Turn down the volume last time. We're marinating okra or pickling okra by your request, by the way. Again, I post a picture on my Instagram and Facebook pages and ask my followers if they want me to make a tutorial. If I get good quantity of yeses, then that's a tutorial. Okra. And it's so easy to make and it's so delicious. I made a jar a week ago and I ate it all. I don't even have one to show you or to take pictures of. What we need: okra, of course. Try to use all even size okra. I couldn't find a good tender ones. Well, I usually recommend to get small ones because those are more tender and easier to bite, but when making marinade or pickling, it doesn't really matter. Usually I suggest that when making soup or something. With this, doesn't matter, but try to use even-sized okra and wash and remove the stems. Just lightly cut the tip of the stems. That's it. Then stop it.
Okay, I'll never do it.
He's gonna do it. We need salt. I'm using pickling salt, but any kosher or sea salt will work as well. Sus, you talk, you're not gonna play. Okay, I said the salt, vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar, and that magic ingredient that will keep that okra crispy to the and crunchy is fresh grape leaf. If you can't find it, then you can't find it. I planted a grape bush just to use the leaves for making dolma or marinating. I don't even care for the grapes, mostly for the leaves. So that's something. You can go to Home Depot, find the bush and get one leaf if you want to. You need only one. That was very Armenian suggestion. Okay, you need sterilized jars if you're going to set it aside, if you're going to can it. And what else? I like using the leaves for cilantro. Celery. I keep mixing up those two. Celery leaves only. And then I'm using garlic, of course. With any pickles or marinades, you need to have garlic. Parsley, bay leaves. I have these red chilies, which is optional because I like it spicy. You can leave this out if you like. And I will be also using jalapenos or any small green chilies. I have black pepper seeds and cilantro seeds. And we need water, filtered water. This is not water, this is still empty. I think that's it. And I forgot to bring my spoons. I will get the spoons and ask someone to take care of bag and be back. And I'm saying this last time. Okay? Okay? Sugar, forgot the sugar. Okay, what we need to do, it's so simple. You're simply placing all your ingredients into your jar. And I forgot to clean the garlic. David, where is the lid for this jar? He was playing with it. We need to sterilize it. Okay, it's important that you sterilize the jar and the lid. Well, if you're not planning on canning, you don't have to. You can simply place it in your fridge after letting it set about 4 to 6 days. Okay, but I'm canning this Armenian style. Okay, so I place my 3 cloves of garlic. That's what I'm using. I'm using my cilantro. Okay, I'll start this boiling my water because we're going to boil everything. And yes, I put my cilantro seeds or whole cilantro, that's how they call it. And then black pepper seeds, a couple of these, some of this celery leaves, a few. I'll put 1 jalapeno. My mom would say when I asked her for a recipe, she'd say, make sure you have green pepper with it. So when you start cooking or boiling, you see if the pepper changes the color, it means it's ready. But you know what? When even okra changes the color, it means it's ready when we start boiling. Okay, so I'll put this there, and then a few leaves of parsley. This is all optional, but they will simply give much better taste, more flavor to your okra. And then I'm placing one leaf of grape leaf, one grape leaf. Okay, and you're going to nicely arrange your okra, just like lengthwise, and you can place them very close to each other, like stuff the jar properly. Okay, so I'll go ahead, finish stuffing the jar, and we'll go from there.
Go like this, my mom.
No, you need to turn down the volume. Artık cıgaynanmıyor.
Never.
Never. Okay, I'm done stuffing the jar, and my water is boiling. How do we make the brine? To your taste, as I always say. Salt, in this case, it's not something you have to have this specific proportions, right? I always go with my taste. Once I made it with like pickling proportions, like 1 tablespoon to 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of salt to 1 cup of water, enough. That's it. It was too salty. That's when I realized things like this needs to go with your taste. To my taste, with this pickled okra, to 1 cup of water, I'd add 1 teaspoon, a little bit more than 1 teaspoon of salt. That's enough. That's it. That's it. No more. That's it.
Sorry.
That's it. You're done. Okay, a little bit more than 1 teaspoonful of salt. You can always taste it, mix it and taste it. If it's too salty or it's not salty enough, you can go ahead and add the salt. So I added my salt. The vinegar, again, to your taste, 1 teaspoon should be enough to 1 cup. Like this. And then a little bit of sugar. I'd say half a teaspoonful of sugar. And then you'll mix it, add to your brine. Oh, not to your brine, to your pickles. Let me find something to mix it with. And the water is starting to almost boil. You're going to boil your okra about 15 minutes, and you're counting that 15 minutes from the start. It actually starts to boil, and not from the start you placed it in that boiling water. Okay, Lilith, can you bring the jar from this, the lid from the jar, and you can feel free to put this, to fill the water until the top. As it cooks, it's gonna absorb, the okra will absorb some of that water.
You already put it in the cap.
Did I put it here?
Put it inside.
Oh yeah, I forgot, sorry. Okay, and that very helpful tool. You know, once I was holding from here and trying to grab with. Okay, so I'm going to place this in hot boiling water and boil it 15 minutes. And the lid is bothering me. I'll have to remove the lid first. Okay, I slightly close it with the lid. Don't close it all the way. Okay, and this will boil 15 minutes and we'll be done. That's it. I want to check. It's been cooking about 15 minutes now. I'm going to check and see if it's cooked. So I'll take this out. Okay, let me show you if you can see. See, some of them are still slightly green. You don't want that, okay? You wanna boil until everything is pale like sage color. So I'll cook this a little bit more.
Mom,
Hmm?
here.
Better?
No.
Better?
Yeah.
No. Did you do something? Oh, hold on 1 minute. I'm almost done. Tabas. Okay, so this was pretty stubborn okra. It boiled almost 28 minutes. You go by color. It looks cooked. It's ready. Hajan. Yeah, I'm gonna clean you 1 minute, okay? He spilled his cocoa. Okay, you wanna go change your t-shirt? Ask Lilith, okay? Okay, and I'm going to tighten the lid properly. Okay, and turn it upside down and be sure to have something to hold it with. I use cotton towel and turn it upside down. Usually I remember my mom would cover it with a blanket, something warm, and let it cool down slowly, but I don't do that and it works. So I'll set this at room temperature cool down and set it in my pantry for a month to save. But when you open it, set it in fridge. I'm sure you already knew that. That's it. If you're not gonna go through all this canning process, it's very simple. Just let it set at room temperature 6 to 7 days. Taste it if you like how marinated it tastes. Set in the fridge. That's it. Full recipe. If you need a recipe, this is so easy, and you'll make as much as you need. All you need is the brine, water, sugar, vinegar, salt, consistency. I'll put that down in my website. You check it out, make it, enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you like the video. Thumbs up. I'm trying to remember and say everything I was supposed to. That's it. I'll see you soon. And I'll boil my other jar. You don't have to boil everything one by one. You can have bigger pot of water and boil everything together.
Տարապում ցավով դառնում են այնպես քնքուշ ու վայրի